Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning. Now if you're new here, why don't you consider hitting that subscribe button or that like button, or even just leaving a comment helps out my channel a ton. Now today we're going to be talking about Omori theories that I have. So why don't we just jump right into it with theory number 1. Starting with the Instagram theories from their Instagram page. There's only about like 75 posts to go off of. So I'm not going to have that many theories because mainly it's just concept art and stuff. So number 1, my biggest theory, my biggest theory for the Instagram stories is gonna come last because it's a really big theory. But one of my theories is that we're going to actually be getting Omori with pigtails. Based off these posts right here, which they said they weren't gonna do it. They were really tempted to, but they weren't, because then they would have to redraw all their hand-drawn art. But maybe if they feel like it later on, we'll be getting Omori with pigtails, which I'm really hoping we do. Because look at how cute he is. Look at him. I could not sit through a 4-hour video of somebody playing the demo. So I only watched about like 10 minutes. But from the 10 minutes I watched like towards the end to see if there was like an actual ending. But there's this girl named Sweetheart, and she's like a pop idol of sorts, and I think we might be getting a boss battle against Sweetheart. I don't know why, I just have that kind of feeling. And there's also this official art of her right here, and might I just say, Sweetheart is actually really pretty, because they don't show you, I don't think they show you her in the game, because I didn't watch the full 4 hours, but I don't think, from what I've watched, they didn't show her at all. So, yeah. Now, my last small theory that I took from their Instagram account is that Omori is going to get possessed. It's pretty basic, and it's probably going to happen considering we go to the dark world, and that all of these things exist. All of these drawings here exist of Omori looking a little bit cuckoo in the head. So here is my big theory that I'm really hoping happens, even if it's like kind of a spoiler for me, though, I guess, since I already guessed it, but who cares? I love traders. So my really huge theory is Aubrey, who is one of the characters that you get to play as, one of the characters in your little team, is a trader. Because I looked at the Instagram account, they had a list of all of the characters and like most of the things that you were going to get to fight. They said that they removed some of them, and I'm really hoping they didn't remove Aubrey. But Aubrey was one of the boss battles. There was an Aubrey boss battle. Not to mention, there were like a couple photos on their Instagram account where Aubrey is seen with these people called the Hooligans, which look like a sort of a gang. So, Aubrey boss battle? Aubrey trader? Okay. Moving on to the 2014 trailer theories. Theory number 1 is that we are already dead. Because in that scene with all the cakes, we all know when you get like your little birthday cake, you get your little candles on top of the cake. And, well, the cake melted. And the candles burnt out. Meaning, of course, there's no more candles to add because you're not aging anymore. So either time is just completely frozen, time has just stopped completely or something like that, or Omori is dead. And he's been dead the entire time, and he's just dreaming and making his way to, like, I don't know, heaven, I guess. Who knows? I think that Basil might be a bad guy. Based on all the trailers, Basil, you know, the little cute one with the blue hair, that adorable kid, might be a bad guy. Or maybe he's the one who gets possessed or something like that. And that's like, I don't know how to explain it. I just have a really good feeling that he's a bad guy. Because watching the 2020 trailer, he's in the dark end where nobody is supposed to be, right? It's meant to be empty. Why is he there? Why is he there? Why is he there? I have questions that I won't get answers till December 25th. Now, before we move on to the 2017 trailer theories, I want you to take a look at these screenshots that I took from the actual video of the 2014 trailer. Pause if you need to, of course. Now, from reading these screenshots, they actually go like really fast at the end. So from reading these screenshots after taking them, this makes me believe that Omori isn't very happy whatsoever. Omori is very unhappy with the life that he lives. Omori would love to not live in this little white space, this little dark white, this little box that he lives in. He wants to leave. He wants to live. He wants to be with other people. But considering that the game has this leaving and being with the other people, it leads me to believe that this is all just a fantasy in Omori's head. And like I said, or I don't remember if I said this yet or not, that none of the happiness in this game was real. None of it was real. And I know I said the demons might be hallucinations, but it's one or the other. Either he's hallucinating these demons, or he's hallucinating the fact that he's happy. And the happiness one to me is way more believable. For obvious reasons, I also do think that Omori is literally insane, possibly mentally ill. Who knows? Now, I'm only gonna do about like 2 or 3 of these 2017 trailer theories because we are already about to run on 10 minutes and I don't. No, thank you. My phone can't export that much that long. It took me forever to literally just upload that Among Us video, and it was not that long. And that Lily's Day Off video, ooh, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how long that took to upload. Now, my first theory is that everyone either dies or gets separated because there were traps. If you look in the 2017 trailer, there were traps. Kel, I think, almost got trapped, and there were just traps everywhere. So there's a possibility that everyone ends up getting trapped in traps. And then you get separated, and Omori is the only one left, and he's forced to go into this dark area alone. Or maybe everyone else ends up dying, which is why Omori can't take them with him to the darker area. Because if you look at the 2020 trailer, Omori's alone. Basil's not even on the team. Nobody else is on the team with him. He's alone. Which means that I think you get separated or everyone else dies. Like, I don't see how it could go any other way. Also, there's a part in the 2017 trailer where it goes like 1 day left, 2 days left, 3 days left, like that. So I think that there's a possibility that that's counting down to our death. I know I keep talking about death and stuff with this game, but the fact that it's a psychological horror game, people are gonna die, right? We're gonna see some blood, we're gonna see some dead bodies, right? And that's what I think, at least. Now, I thought we would run on the 10-minute mark by now, but I didn't rant or ramble or anything like that, so I'm going to say my last few trailer for 2020, you get what I mean by now. Further proving my point that everyone but Omori gets separated or dies. In the 2020 trailer, I'm assuming Omori is speaking. Omori says, "Promise me that we will always be together. Promise me." Basically foreshadowing that they will not always be together. Which also further proves my point that he could just be hallucinating that they ever existed. This little blue-haired boy right here is evil. Did you not see that smile he gave Omori at the end of the 2020 trailer? Did you not see it? And why is he in the dark area? Why is he here? Why is he here? Why is he here? I'm getting a little suspicious on you, sir. Mr. Basil. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Also, further proving the point that they might be dead, further proving the dead part, not further proving the getting lost part, he says, these are all our memories now. They're a little sad now, but I'm glad they happened. But, like, he could be referring to the fact that he's glad that he got to do these things with them before they died. Or that he was glad that he was, or, like, further proving the hallucination part, he was glad that he got to do this. He got to hallucinate all this happy stuff before he had to go back to his depressing reality. He also says, when you stood there, did you see it too? I'm assuming he was referring to Basil. Did he see this stuff? Because he was here, you know. And like that, like I said, that look he gave Omori and the fact that he is still here, I think he gets possessed and that he's some kind of traitor now. He doesn't want to be a traitor, but he is. Unintentionally. He doesn't want to be, but he's just unintentionally a traitor. And I feel like that's all I have to say. That is just, yes. I'm speechless if what I just said is true. I'm just like, this is yes. That is yes. Not to mention when they zoomed in on Basil's eyes, there was a demon inside of his eyes. Meaning that either he saw that demon and was really scared of it, or the demon is inside of him possessing him. And I want to believe until December 25th that Basil is possessed. So just let me believe that Basil's possessed. Okay? Let me believe that there's a ton of twists and super surprising turns, okay? Which there probably will be. And lastly, further proving the fact that he's insane or that he is dead, Omori, there's a scene where Omori looks at himself. So possibly his body could just be laying there and he's looking at himself, just dead there on the ground. Or a possibility that he's dead and Basil is dead too, which is why Basil is with him. But I also want to believe that Basil's a traitor, okay? Let me believe that Basil's a traitor, okay? But still, I would like to believe that they both died, and which is why when Omori was crying, I'm assuming Basil was there to help him there. And I think that Basil might join our team. Hopefully, I would love Basil to join our team. I love Basil. Basil's a cutie. Basil's a little bit... I love him. But yeah, I have a very, very good feeling that they both die, and that's why they're the only ones here alone. Or that, you know, they could have just gotten separated like I said earlier. But I really want to think that they've both died. But I also want to believe that he's a traitor. But I also want to believe that Arabi is a traitor and we're going to get to have a boss fight with her. I just don't know how this game is going to end. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. A, everyone could die. B, absolutely nobody could die. C, maybe they were both dead and they're making their way back to the human world to protect their friends. Or maybe they make it back to the human world to not protect their friends and just to live there now. Maybe Omori does escape the white space. Maybe he does escape everything here. Maybe Omori can finally be happy. Okay? There's just so much that this game could end off on, but this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching me ramble, rant, and talk about Omori. Yes, I am still continuing on those series I made. They're gonna be coming out more this week. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.